my gosh. What's up, dudes and dudes to the internet? My name is Scythe, and we are back again for some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic, wonderful. Hope this video makes your day even better. So for today, I got a couple discoveries which are very exciting. We're actually standing on top of the Temple of Time. Oh my goodness gracious, I know. And I ended up finding this chest. I ended up climbing up here. Soldier's bow. That's actually something definitely worthwhile. Come on, headphones, start working. A bow designed for armed conflict. Inflicts more damage than a civilian bow, but it will burn if it touches fire. Okay, so that's kind of a pretty crazy trade-off, honestly speaking. Oh boy. I think there's a couple other items around this area, but I'm not exactly sure. However, check this noise out, folks. Well, I mean, you can kind of barely see it, but there's actually a fourth dungeon, meaning there's a fourth spirit orb on this island. I don't know why, I just naturally assumed that there was only 3 of them, right? Turns out that there's a 4th one, and I'm pretty confident to say, hashtag spoilers, that this one is going to be the one that's going to actually end up containing bombs in it. Because I thought for the life of me that the last episode, we were going to end up getting bombs, which we didn't. We ended up getting some other crazy stuff. How do I actually get down? That's the real question. Can he climb like a pro down this? Okay, good. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful here. And by careful, I mean do this. Ah, there we go. I love the climbing. Like, I've been able to wander around a little bit more. You know what? Despite the fact that this place is really cool, and I think there's probably some secret treasure right up that ledge, let's actually just rush over to the dungeon area, because when we actually complete this area, we're going to have our 4th spirit orb, meaning that we're going to be able to take all 4 of these spirit orbs to the Temple of Time and see what that crazy old woman is actually going to end up giving us as a prize, which, I mean, I would hope it's the Master Sword, but I know it's not going to be, because that's something you get way later in the game. Another thing, too, lots of people have been talking about, which I'm excited about, but I don't think we're going to get to actually try that out in the series, is the fact that you can actually, apparently anyways, I'm not checking out any spoilers or anything, so I could be dead wrong about this, but apparently you can actually rush to the last boss with, like, right here, right now. Like, as soon as we get through this tutorial section, we could actually just rush and fight Ganon. Although we wouldn't be prepared, and we would probably end up getting one shot. Speaking of getting one shot, let's see if we've got... I don't want to use my frozen foods. I want to eat this apple. Are these apples actually giving us better... Oh, they're only giving us half a heart. Ew. Ew, that's not worth it, man. Also, this pitchfork is an amazing weapon, if I do say. Oh my. Wait, what? Okay. I don't really understand what you're doing or why you're actually, like, what? Oh, he one-shot us. That's weird. Like, are we supposed to use another ability on him or something? I don't get it. I also just noticed a weird little quick tip that was telling us about guardians. Remember those freaks from Wind Waker? They're the guys where you had to attack their backs because otherwise they were full of armor. So this is gonna be interesting to say the least. I gotta get rid of these stupid bats though. Ah! Because otherwise they are going to wreck my face from behind, like seriously. Key's eyeball, a rare material dropped by defeating Keys. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance, but it must be good for something. I'm guessing a quest NPC or something. Okay, let us, you know what, let's give ourselves the supercharged bow of death, and let's also give ourselves bomb arrows and get ready to wreck this guy's face? I hope. I don't really understand, though. Okay. Is there anywhere I can hide? There we go. Yes. Okay, we're perfectly safe back here, right? Yeah, we're perfectly safe back here. I can't hear any music going on or anything, right? Did that do anything to him? It hurt him a little bit, but only a little bit. Oh. Whoops, I didn't want to waste my last arrow on that guy. You know what I'm wondering? Can we actually, like, do we have to keep hitting him with arrows? I don't know. Yeah! It is hurting him at the least. But you know what this guy's kind of like? I'm actually very surprised. He's very much like the Guardians, like the old, maybe I'm phrasing the wrong enemy, right? Yeah, but very much like the old enemies in the older Zeldas that would actually like sit there and rotate and they would shoot you with a big old laser, and it was a really difficult time to say the least. Okay, seriously, can you guys like come into this area so that I can like wreck your faces? Because you're really, really being annoying. Okay, you know what? Okay, here we go. That was actually very surprising. That was very surprising. That dude actually stole the head of the other dude. Dude, that's insane. I didn't know they could actually do that. Okay, let's see if we can actually, like... I mean, I'm probably doing this wrong. Like, is there some secret that I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, we're gonna run out of arrows before I actually even kill this guy. Yeah, we're gonna run out of arrows. Okay. Do we have any other arrows? We got fire arrows. I don't really want to waste those on this freak, though. You know what we can probably end up using? Let's see. Can we actually use our magnet? Or... Oh, that's not gonna work on him. Or can we stop time? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, we can't actually stop time. Maybe we could get all up in his face? I don't really know. Can we actually swap to our throwing spear? Or do we have to remove the bow in order to actually throw this weapon? This is supposed to be a throwing spear. Like, why can we not use the throwing spear? Oh, there, because I've been using the wrong button the entire time. Okay, well, you know what? Ah! Ooh. Well, that spear broke and didn't do anything. I don't know whether or not we can actually, like, attack this guy in his face or not, though. That's the thing. Traveler's Spear. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. Well, you know what? We can at least do this. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, you know what? Can we actually, like, melee attack this guy? Because that's what I'm curious about, is whether or not we can actually, like, jump down and destroy his face. Okay. We're not blocking or anything, you stupid game! Oh, man. That sucks. Like, dude, So there's one other thing that I'm noticing that I personally, like, have as a very, very big personal complaint with this game, is the fact that he doesn't auto jump anymore. And unless you're clawing the controller like a freak, the controls are like so difficult to try and like jump off of a ledge and do something specific after that, you know? Like it just doesn't happen. So you know what I want to see? Can we just rush into the area right here, avoiding the enemy? What the? Oh, there's more than one. Oh, okay. Hello? Okay. So hashtag confirm. That means that these guys are just guarding the area, and we're supposed to be avoiding them. Okay. Well, that makes a little bit more sense then. Rip me. Let me just do this. Ah, there we go. That ought to smash them into a bunch of bones. Destroy the head, please. There you go. Yes. Traveler's sword. That's definitely a weapon that's worthwhile. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Also because these guys' weakness is bombs, right? Because of old Zelda games. You know, at the least, I ended up gaining all of our arrows back because we ended up dying. But otherwise, that was pretty, I know that was probably pretty cringe for most of you. I know most of you were probably like just face palming right there. I am Jub. In the name of Hylia something, whatever, I offer you this trial. Okay, give me the bomb. So I guess that's the thing too, is technically speaking, we could go in here, we could grab this bomb ability, or any ability, Sheikah Slate Authenticated Distilling Rune. We could grab the bombs and just hightail it out of here, like, okay, bye, see you later, ho-ho! And that would be it. We would actually have the ability, of course, we wouldn't end up getting the Spirit Orb, which is, I'm assuming, very important. Okay, here we go. I'm honestly... That took up 2 slots. Remote bomb. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Because this game uses physics, Nintendo thought it would be a smart idea to have two different types of bombs. One that's round and rolls, and one that's square and doesn't roll. Okay, anyways. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters and destroy objects. They are round and cube bombs. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, the one thing that I'm curious about is what's going to be the cooldown on these bad boys, because that's very forward thinking of Nintendo to actually just get rid of bombs, you know, like, and it being like a resource. Okay. Anyways, let's just drop it right over here. But yeah, that's really nice of them to actually make it like, oh, these are detonated too. Oh my gosh. So not only did we get detonators, which was superb in the old Bomberman games, but oh man, that's actually like, that's really, really cool. I didn't know they were gonna actually do that. Okay, how do we actually change? How do we change the bomb? Oh, I see. It counts as a different inventory item. Ah! I didn't know it was gonna hurt me that much. I didn't know it was gonna hurt me that much. Okay, at least we got our apples back. Oh, I didn't know we could spam eat them like a freak. Well, that's useful. Let's put that down there. Boom! Goes the dynamite. Beautiful explosions, to say the least, though. Love the graphics and video effects in this game. Traveler's Claymore. A basic two-handed sword often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Its immense weight can knock enemies' shields right out of their hands. But our inventory is full, so I gotta dump stuff. I do like how, at the least, it prioritizes the chest rather than just the items that are on the ground where we would end up picking them all up over and over again, you know what I mean? Okay, so this trial so far is a little bit more intense than any of the other ones. Ooh, you know what? Can we do this? Oh. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Drop. Whoopsie daisy. I mean, I wanted to... Whatever, you know what? That's cool. Blammo! Because otherwise, you can see our bomb right there is rolling around on the ground like a freak, right? What? We really can't climb that thing? Okay. Speaking of something that's very difficult to do with the controls and clawing, more so than anything else, you can't sprint into a jump. Or at least I can't. Maybe they actually have a little bit of a... Oh, okay, maybe they secretly do let you do that. I don't know. Okay, that's trying to show us to do a bunch of weird, and I mean weird stuff. No, I want this one. No, I want the other one, please. Ah! Okay, well, anyways, let's see if this works. Plop it right in there, and then... Boo! Oh, dude, that's so cool. Okay, I like it. This trial is like a lot more crazy than any of the other ones. What would we end up doing there? Do we ride this ourselves? Whee! Oh my goodness gracious. I thought we were dead there. Like, I'm honestly surprised that didn't give us fall damage. Like, kind of really surprised. Okay, so anyways, we had to climb up and over here. I'm guessing that there were, like, all of those bricks and stuff, I guess were blocking, like, our ladder or something? Yeah, they must have been. Okay, so at least we're gonna be able to defeat all those enemies outside. And now, because rip me in the last episode, I was saying that we were gonna get the paraglider after that last ability we got. Now we can get the paraglider, and we can also go to the Temple of Time. Your resourcefulness is overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. Oh, they're saying just the same old stuff, right? Yep. Perform a jump slash by pressing Y after jumping or while in the air. The shock wave created when you hit the ground can affect nearby enemies. There's also the shield surfing I keep forgetting about because it's like such a complex like form of button combination. The biggest thing is the button combination attacks combined with the fact that I'm not used to this controller. Oh, hello. I haven't been here in a couple episodes. With this, you now have acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, shut up and give me the paraglider. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. He's waiting for us at the Temple of Time. Do you understand Where two lines connected, the shrines would cross. There I will be waiting. Ooh, I was a ghost the whole time. I'm really, really scared about this guy now, dude. Like, that's terrifying, man. I don't know about that one. Okay, can we defeat this guy now? Ah! Blammo! Did that even hurt him? Barely. Does this guy secretly have, like... Okay, no, he barely takes any damage like this. I mean, I thought these bombs were going to really, like, suck it to him, but it doesn't seem like they do, unless the idea is we gotta throw them on top of him. No, he's just invincible and he's gonna wreck my face if I'm not careful, so I'm out of here, man. The real question is, what resources would we end up actually getting from these guys? I'm honestly curious about it because it's probably secretly something really, really good or crazy, in fact, you know? Give me the wings, give me that. I love how these guys can target you from across the entire world. Like, seriously, dude, that is not cool. What is this? What is this? That shriek, though! That was adorable! Oh, we didn't get the key's eyeball since I died. Okay, well, anyways, we can grab this out of here, right? Aha! There we go. Oh, man, these controls are, like, really, really weird. Let's just do that. There we go. Bloop, 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 bloop. And we got some more amber. Okay, well, anyways, let's go to the Temple of Time and meet that old fart there. The thing is, I don't actually know if he's up here. I'm just assuming that he is, because when we came here, it was all like, you need 4 spirit. Oh, yep, he's up here, all right. Or was this thing always glowing? I don't know, dude. This guy's scaring me. Are you the old man? You who have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs in exchange for 4 spirits, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it you desire? A heart container or a stamina vessel? A heart container, please! You wish to get another heart container? Yes, please! I don't care about the stamina. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Okay! So that means we come here to get, let's just say, the spirit orb heart pieces, because I'm sure you still get heart pieces from, like, randomly out in the map, as well as just completing dungeons and stuff, right? I thought the old man would have been here. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Okay. Whoa. What the? He is here! You stupid old man, where are you hiding? The blessing of the goddess has made you much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Okay, I mean, I've already climbed up there before, but whatever. I guess I'll climb up there again. That's cool. I like climbing in this game, actually. You know what? Let's try and go up this spot right here. Ooh. But first, let's destroy these stupid pots. Ha! I like how these pots still have, like, supplies in them after all this time. Ha! There we go. I needed more arrows, so thank you very much for supplying me with what I needed. I also really love the fact that Zelda actually has, like, proper physics now. You know? That's really, really cool. Okay, can we do this? Oh, you idiot! Now, another quick trick you can end up doing is if you have only 1 stamina left, you can use it for one last jump. Of course, it makes it so that he gets exhausted, but it still ends up being worth it. Oh, okay, that was a secret chest. So that ended up working out to its advantage, but our inventory's full, so I gotta drop some garbage anyways. Jeez Louise, this game. Easy. Easy. It's like Assassin's Creed, but crazier. Dude, why aren't you getting on this platform right here? No! Jeez, man. Where's the obvious way up? Because for some dumb reason, I'm having a real hard time right now. It's funny, too, because off camera, I just climbed up this thing casually like nothing. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Well, thanks for that one, dude. Like, seriously, man. Why? Why you gotta do that to me? Oh my. Okay, be careful that we don't end up falling down, because I've fallen down like 50 zillion times already. Climb up there. Climb up there. Where's this old dude hiding? He's hiding over where the treasure chest was that we ended up getting at the beginning of the episode. Okay, give me the stupid hang glider, you weird ghost. Apparently, because you're a ghost. Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. He's talking, wait.
I was King Rhombos Varamus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
I called it. I was joking and I called it in the first episode. Oh no, plot twist. I knew you were the King of Hyrule, you stupid old man. You didn't trick anybody.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me.
I like my voice for him better.
And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile.
Okay.
So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
Okay.
Forgive me.
Oh, okay, you're forgiven.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Oh. Okay.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past.
I do?
The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales.
Okay. Tell me more.
There was also a prophecy.
Yes. Of the hero.
Signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground.
Ooh, the Master Sword's
We
underground?
decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors.
This is so weird, dude.
These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors.
Oh?
We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
This is getting deep, dude.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness.
I mean, that felt a little
It was
forced.
they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics.
Okay.
100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side.
He's got a two-handed sword.
It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Maybe it's the Goron sword. I don't know.
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
Ooh! That's one of them's a
With
Zora.
Princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions.
And a Goron.
name that would solidify their unique bond.
Cool.
The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
Okay.
But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagination.
Oh, you mean he turned into a giant monster? And fireworks?
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts.
Okay.
Against us.
I get it. Those 4 guardians are gonna be the 4 big
The champions lost their lives.
dungeons
Those residing in the castle as well.
and the bosses of them.
The knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess.
I mean, I got one shot by them.
The kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
I'll never
However,
get used to them calling him Calamity
the princess
Ganon.
survived to face Ganon alone.
Okay.
Link, you are our final hope.
Okay.
Fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Yum, num, 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 num. Delicious. I bet she tasted like O. Henry.
That princess was my own daughter,
Oh.
my dear Zelda.
Wait.
and the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link.
No.
You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help.
Okay.
However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
No, you do. It's okay.
But I am powerless here.
Because you're a ghost.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Ah!
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa.
What?
She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks.
Okay.
From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Now, if he would ever shut up, the whole thing that I think is kind of cool is that they're pushing us in the direction, go to the east, do this. But the fact is that we can go anywhere else, including just rushing Ganon. Now, I don't know if he's possible to defeat, and the whole 4 Guardian thing is pretty cool because as you saw, like one of them was actually like a giant snake worm thing. I'm assuming that's going to be like the Sand Temple boss. So I guess that means there's 4 like full-on dungeon temples, and then the rest of the game is just going to be the open world and exploring and stuff, right? Go on, here, take the paraglider, just as I promised. I'm the ghost of Hyrule, even... I mean, I was joking in the first episode saying he was going to be the King of Hyrule, because they already pulled that trick on us in Wind Waker. An item that you receive, press X while you're in the air to use it. Okay, now we're going to be able to travel, like, everywhere. If we can ever get out of this cutscene. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. Okay, and I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Yeah, Link, you must save Hyrule. Ganon ate my soul. Oh my. Main quest, destroy Ganon. Okay. Also seek out Impa. Well, anyways, sorry that this episode ended up going a little bit over time today, folks, but I didn't really expect we were gonna run into such a lengthy cutscene there. Thanks so much for watching, though, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Sayonara and stay epic.